Hey friends, welcome back to Busy Girl Budgets. My name is Mallory and I live in New Mexico with my husband and our 2 dogs. On this channel, we utilize the cash envelope system, and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing. So if you're interested in all things money or savings related, then please stick around. Well, hey friends, welcome back again. Today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing. This is like the 3rd time I've tried to record this video because unfortunately my mic kept dying. So I actually don't know if any of the videos that I recorded this week have sound or if they cut out partway through. So you might have heard some voiceovers. We'll see. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Once I start editing, we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is a week where my husband and I were both paid. So we... as a reminder, do not cash stuff for bills on this channel. So everything that we're going to be stuffing today is going into our wallets and our sinking funds and savings challenges. So this is a week where my husband received his full-time pay and I received my part-time pay. I just work very part-time for a family business. So let's give this money a quick count and we'll see how much we're working with today. So we've got 100, 200. 50, 152, 250, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 340, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, and 20. So we are going to be stuffing $910 today. Wonderful. So let's start with my wallet. Let me grab my dividers. I actually already did my grocery order for the week, and I had budgeted $100 originally for my groceries this week, but I ended up only needing $40 for my grocery pickup. I will say my order for my grocery pickup was $105, but I'll explain to you. I had a credit on my credit card that I use for groceries. So I had 0 balance, and then I also had a credit on top of that. So money that I could use, like that I had overpaid to my credit card of $60. So I only had to pay $40 for my groceries because $60 I had overpaid like whenever I paid off my credit card. So I'm going to put the remaining $60 that I had budgeted into my grocery envelope, and I'm probably not going to use it, but it'll be there if I need it. 20, 40, and 60. Dining out is going to get its normal $50. We did not use this last week. We didn't use all of it last week anyway. I did buy Annie Ann's pretzels for me and my parents when we went to the mall. My fun money is going to get the usual 20. Miscellaneous is going to get 10. And then my husband's fun money, which I always set aside during this, is going to get 30. And let me see. Kind of gross 10 I'll give him, so if he wants to spend it. I want to keep my good 10s for in my savings challenge, or my sinking funds. So we're going to put 30 to the side for him. So that is my wallet for the week. I have really been working on using mostly cash. It's for the most part been doing good. I've been spending less. Last week I had to buy a coffee pot because mine broke. And you guys probably know this, but like we make all of our own drinks at home. So I don't have just a regular like 12-cup coffee pot that you can get for 20 bucks at Walmart. Like I had a really nice coffee maker that did iced coffee, a pot of coffee, a K-cup, and it stopped working. We tried everything. Can't get it to work, so had to invest in a new coffee pot, which I wasn't intending on doing, but thankfully, you know, it's around Black Friday, so there's a lot of deals, so I did order a new one, and the new one actually has the ability to also use Nespresso pods. So it does a full pot of coffee, a K-cup, Nespresso pods, and it's also a frother and a steamer. So I'm really excited about that because, as you guys know, we make all of our drinks at home. So it's nice to have all that functionality. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting it and trying it out. All right, so let's get into my high priority binder. And we're going to start with my emergency fund. So in here, we're going to put 50 today. So I've got 500 in a high yield savings account. I use Ally. Then I've got 600, 700, 750, 800, 820, 840, and 850. So 850 in my emergency fund. Next is my dog's emergency fund, and they are going to get 30 this week. Let's see, 20 and 30. So they now have 50. I'm going to add that at the end. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, and 250. 250 in their emergency fund. Car repairs is going to get 80 today. So let's go 50, 70, and 80. All right. So car repairs has 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, and 300 in car repairs. We are going to have to do this car repair on my husband's. It's a maintenance thing. I've been saying this for months. He's needed it. He just doesn't drive his car a lot, so it kind of got put on the back burner, but it really needs to happen. So I am saving up money for this because it's going to be pricey. So you're going to see quite a bit more money starting to go into this envelope in the coming cash stuffings. All right, Michigan is just going to get 10 this week. We have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 80 in Michigan. Anniversary will also be getting 10. So we have 20, 40, and 50. Vacation is getting how much? 100. So vacation has 1, 2, 250, 3, 320, 40, and 350. 350. This is for Mexico, which is coming up here in a few weeks. But it is all inclusive, so I don't really know how much money we're going to need. But I am going to need someone to stay at our house. I'm going to have one of our friends stay at our house with our dogs while we're gone. So I definitely need to pay them. So I'm going to add money to this as well to cover that expense. And then lastly in here we have Disney, and that's just going to get 10. So it has 10, 20, and 30. And I'm going to swap out a couple of those 10s for a 20. So there's 30 in Disney. And I don't have a trip planned or anything right now, but I just figured I'd start putting a little bit of money aside. And this is money that all needs to go back to the bank. So, all right, that is it for my high priority binder. So next we're going to do my short term binder, which is my blue binder. And starting with pups. So they're getting a good amount this week because my dog needs to go to the groomers. So I'm putting 100 in here. And that's going to cover most of his appointment. Actually, you know, let's do 100. His grooming appointment's $123 or something like that. So I wanted to make sure that I didn't use up this whole envelope on his grooming appointment because they also need food. The dogs also need food, so need to keep money in there for that. So now we have 100, 120, 140, 160, 180, 200, 210, and 220. And I'm also going to swap out 20. So 220 in pups. Household is empty. It's going to get 20. Costco is empty and it's going to get 100. That's all that it has. I did a huge Sam's haul this last week, which is why a lot of these envelopes are empty. We stocked up on a lot of stuff, so I'm hoping I'm not going to have to dip into this for at least a couple weeks. Beauty, I'm going to put 30 today. So it now has 50, 70, and 80. This is for haircuts and hair color. I do my own hair color. I order it from a company called eSalon. And I actually got it a few weeks ago. I need to go ahead and apply that because my gray in one area is getting out of control and I hate it. I do have like a root touch-up spray that I use, which is super nice. And it does definitely help my color last longer because like my ends are good. It's just like I have one little area at my part that has like really heavy gray. and I hate that. So by using the little like root touch-up spray that I actually get from eSalon too, it actually matches my hair color. So it blends really nicely. Toiletries is going to get 20, and that's going to be all that it has. Self-care is getting, I think, 30 today. Yes, 30. So we have 20, 40, and 50 in self-care. Still really want to get a facial. We'll see when I can make that happen. And then health is empty, and that's going to get 50 today. And that's all that it has. We did finally reset our FSA. We did like all of our new designations for open enrollment. So come January 1st, that will all reset, and there will be more coming out of my husband's check for it. So I might be cash stuffing a little bit less, but I won't have to put hardly anything at all in this category because we have like almost tripled the amount that we're going to be contributing to the FSA next year. So we should be set. And thankfully, if we don't use it, it rolls over, which that is a new thing. So that's awesome. All right, last thing we're going to be stuffing is my low priority binder. And coffee, this is for all of our supplies to make our coffee at home. It's going to get 5. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. Next is going to be entertainment, and we're going to put 10 in there. This is stacking up pretty nicely, so I'm not adding a whole lot because I don't really even know what I'm going to use this for. But I've got 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, and 100 in entertainment. Okay, next is clothing. That is empty, and it's going to get 20. Shopping is going to get 25. That's all that it has. Gifts is going to get 5. So it now has 10, 15, and 20. And my last 5 is going to go into hobbies. So my husband has 10, 20, 25, and 30 in his hobbies envelope. Okay. And the last thing we're going to do is put the rest of this money into my Quick 250 Savings Challenge. So we have $30 that we're going to put in here today. I did condense some of this because I had a ton of 10s and I kind of needed some of them. So let's go ahead and mark off 3 more money bags. We've got 1, 2, and 3. So let's give this a count and see how much we have in here. We have 100, 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 160. This is a $250 challenge, excuse me, so we're under 100 left that we need to put in here. We've got 90 more to go, and this will be done. And then I think that I'm going to kind of split this up and put half of it into my emergency fund to finish that out at 1,000 for now, and then I'm also going to put the rest into my car repair envelope, and then I'm just going to start this challenge over again. I do have another savings challenge that I want to start in January. I have a few I want to do, but we'll see how feasible it is to work all of those into my budget. But yeah, anyway, well, that wraps up today's cash stuffing. If you guys made it to the end, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and leave me a rose emoji in the comment if you guys got all the way here at the end so I know that you made it. I appreciate you all so much for watching, and we will catch you guys in our next video. Bye!